Hello to you all who are joining in on this video today. I'm sitting out here on my front porch enjoying this late evening wind down. I got my nice little cup of tea over here and just enjoying being out in earth and nature. I've posted out my next little piece of spoken word poetry with the piece called Heal, and really wanted to do a behind the scenes video of different things that spoke to me in that piece. I put those pieces out there as they're just free-flowing things that move through, and I write about them and just let them be and let them land whatever lands for you. So they're not pieces of poetry that go in and you try to figure out, what's going on with me, whatever dialogue begins to take place in that space of like, what's she trying to say? What I'm trying to say is whatever you hear and whatever lands for you is what's spoken to you. And if nothing speaks to you, totally fine too. So it's just out there as a piece to be there for you if it speaks to you. And so there's a couple of different lines in this last piece that I wrote that really did have me take those moments and really dive into the words. And I wanted to share those with you. So the first one that really was what was coming through for me was the line when I spoke, why is it when I talk to you, do I let your words hit my wounds? I try to cover it up, act like it doesn't exist, but it's hard to digest when I've got this crater inside my chest. And so those words are so true and so powerful for me, for all those moments when I have conversations with someone and I move into a space of reaction, right? So they say something and immediately it triggers something within me of a, unworthy thought, and I allow the two to match. And so I allow the interpretation then to be a default in me, and I try to cover it up, right? So try to suppress the fact that it just got to me, and then act very unauthentic from kind of really what's going on within me. And so it's like that. I've got this crater inside my chest, right? So to me, that crater inside my chest is those buttons, those hurts that I haven't healed. And so when I have conversations with others, then I allow their conversation to come in and hit my wounds. And so for me, that piece is like, okay, great. Crater inside my chest. I've, have these things that have happened, but learning to find the space and the grace to realize what's really going on. And instead of reacting on the other person, I get to really take a look of, okay, what did that just trigger? What wound did that just hit? Because perception is completely how we take it, and interpretation is completely how we take it whenever someone says something, and then how we perceive it, interpret it. It's based upon our own wounds within us. And then from there, there's another line, and then I go into that. So right before the moment I distract or react, I take a moment and I pause and I realize what is true. And that's the space that I go into, like that, okay, I realize what's just been triggered. I realize what is true. And as the next line goes, forgive them for they know not what they do. And what I mean for me and my interpretation as I wrote it, is that they don't know my wounds. So when they say something, they can't understand how I'm interpreting it in that moment. So that's the forgive them, because it's not them it's not them that's doing it. It's causing a reaction within. So forgive them with that. And of course, I end the piece with thank you. And thank you for every wound you ever hit that I needed to feel, right? once again, that same moment of awareness that I needed to feel this. And thank you for allowing me to feel it, because now this is the space that I get to go into and go, what is this triggering? What hurt is still there that I get to heal? And then there's so much freedom within me to move out of that space and into a new space, and then allow that friendship to still be this wonderful, beautiful friendship that it is and that it's meant to be with that relationship. So I just really wanted to take a few minutes to share a few lines that really were lines that were really speaking to me. And once again, as always, those lines are completely interpretation for up to you on what lands for you. But wanted to give you a little deeper insight into a little bit of it and what it meant to me writing it. I love you all. I love sharing these pieces with you, and I can't wait to continue to do that and continue to continue to connect with you all. I love you all so dear, and really want to create a space and have a space where you get to really be real with things and find that space of healing. So much love to you all, and I can't wait to see you all soon.